Hi, it's really weird to just pick up a video right where I left off the last one. I'm not used to that, but I am doing my makeup for work, so I guess this is kind of a get ready with me. I'm already dressed and everything, but I can't waste any time because I really gotta move. So this is gonna be a little bit fast, but still hopefully relaxing. So the first thing that I'm using is why did I blank on the name? The GRWM Under Eye Hydrating Primer. I don't really use foundation anymore. I do still use concealer. This bottle's really annoying. It's probably going to make noises. Yeah, okay, wasn't too bad. I do still use under eye concealer, but I no longer use foundation. Not as a general rule. It's not like I refuse to use foundation. I just typically notice I don't really need it anymore. I've slowly worked down and down and down to using lighter coverage products. So I was using, a regular foundation. Then I started using a skin tint, then a tinted moisturizer. Then I was just wearing a primer. And now I just don't bother at all. I still, like I said, I use concealer because my under eyes are so bad. But I put so much effort into my skincare that I just find that foundation is unnecessary now for me. Which I know is a privileged thing to say. I'm not saying everyone should stop using or stop wearing foundation. Some people have serious problems with their skin that they feel they need foundation to look pretty. Which is an okay thing to admit. I know that that's kind of a controversial thing to say. But it's fine to admit that wearing makeup makes you feel pretty and that's why you wear it. I am blind as a bat. I can't see anything. I'm trying not to lean out of frame. This is my little makeup box, by the way. Not box, but it's such a mess right now. My little makeup organizer. I have to go back through and pick out stuff that I'm not using. Alright, this is the... Oh, I thought I grabbed the black one for a second. The translucent eyeshadow primer from Morphe. And I'm putting that on the top of my lids. I like to let this dry before I do any makeup. And I also put other stuff over top, so I like to do this during the priming step. I also let that GRWM under eye primer sink in. Something I forgot to mention in my last video with my daytime skincare is that I'm wearing a lip gloss. I couldn't find any of my lip balm that's normally over here, so I just threw a clear lip gloss on. I never explained any of my lip stuff in the video. Alright. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Alright, I'm doing my eyebrows. I use the Morphe eyebrow pencil in Cold Brew. I'm just brushing the hairs. I do have a little slit in my eyebrow. This is gonna be hard. I can't see. And I'm too far away from the camera to use the camera as a guide too. This is why I don't do well on TikTok with doing my makeup, because I'm so blind. Oh, that's not bad. You can at least kind of see what I'm doing. I just realized there's still glitter on my face from yesterday. I did this pastel look yesterday with rhinestones and glitter and stuff. It was really cute, but the glitter just won't go away. So I usually just lightly fill like that, and then I'll brush upwards, kind of blur it. I like my brows to look really soft and fluffy, but it's a little bit harder now that I have the little slit because I have to define it so much. but I don't have very much tail to my eyebrows, so it's pretty easy to just kind of like do that and then just strengthen that line, like where it ends, and then I'll go back through with my P. Louise base later. I say later, it's gonna be in like 2 minutes. This is much harder. Oh my god, I can't I can't maneuver this. I'm pretty meticulous about my brows, especially on days where I'm not doing very much makeup, because they're like the focal point basically. I just worked really hard to perfect my brows, so I take pride in them. Not to say that they're perfect, but I'm human. I apologize for this, but I'm gonna get close to my mirror, which is behind you, because I just want to fix. This eyebrow is a lot more difficult because this side of my face has like looser skin. This is my driver's side. You may notice that with your own face, that this side is going to have less elasticity and it's going to be drooping more because this is the side that is constantly exposed to more sunlight as opposed to the side that is more safely inside of your car. So you'll notice that like this side of my eyelid droops more than this side. My brows, like there's more movement on this side. It's kind of hard to explain, something that you see more in your own face on a daily basis. But that's why sunscreen is really important. I can't say it enough. Ew, my nails are gross. Why didn't nobody tell me? Okay. Once again, I'm thrown off on my process here. I can't find the concealer I would normally use, so I'm going to use the one that I was using before. This is the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer. I use shade Peak of Pearl. I've been using the new Filter Effect concealer from Morphe, and I really like it. But I can't find it right now. Partially because I'm blind and partially because I'm filming a video. And I'm just using the, what is this? I should know this, 173 brush from Morphe. And just patting that out. Making weird faces. I wear a mask at work, so that's another reason that I haven't bothered with foundation anymore. Because as long as this area looks fine, I don't really care. I used to still put foundation on my forehead and everything, but it was just such a waste of product. This is a really nice hydrating concealer. Paired with the hydrating under eye primer, it's maybe a little bit too much, so it tends to like slip and slide. I am going to be setting it with a powder. I always set my under eyes with a powder, even when I'm using something that dries down to more of a matte finish, which almost none of my products are a matte finish because I hate matte finishes. I'm not a matte lipstick person, not a matte sunscreen. Foundation. I started using this because of Pony Park. If you are not following Pony Park, you should be. Pony Syndrome. She's incredible, but this is the She Glam Insta Ready Powder. The top is a like white translucent under eye setting powder, and then when you unscrew this, this is a loose powder that has more of like a skin tone color, and it comes in a couple of different shades. Doesn't go as deep as I would like, just for inclusivity. but for me at least, it does the job. And this is just one of the Jaclyn under eye brushes, JH18, and I'm just taking that white, and it's supposed to be translucent, but it really is like white. It's bright, but so am I. Shocker, am I right? I was initially planning on doing some sort of like pastel eyeshadow and stuff, but I'm really running low on time, so I think I'm just gonna keep things simple, natural. Probably not gonna do anything on my eyes today. I'll just set them with powder once I put my P. Louise base on. Sorry, there's a bunch of trucks going down my street for some reason. I'd like to point out I live on like a little side street that's in like the middle of a neighborhood. So I have no idea why there's constantly cars and trucks and stuff going down my street. There's no reason for them to. Sorry, something's in my eye. Oh. Okay, I got it. It was probably just like a fuzzy that was stuck to my brush. Sometimes I like to use the Dragon Beauty transformation powder, the pink one. I never use the yellow, but I think I'm gonna skip it today since I'm going more low-key and I can't get it back in there. Alright, and for underneath my brows and for my lids, using the P. Louise base in shade 2, Rumor 2, and another Jaclyn brush. I really like the Jaclyn eyeshadow brushes and the under eye brushes. I don't really use the face brushes because I don't do the face. But this is the JH43, and it's just like a flat brush. Don't mind how dirty it is. I need to wash my brushes. And you probably do too. I give up with the engine sounds that are happening today. I used to mix shade 2 and shade 0.5, but at the moment I can't find where my 0.5 shade went. And honestly, it was probably making my under eyes a bit too light anyway. For the little slit in my eyebrow, I usually just kind of like stamp it and then drag up. Ugh, I got it in the brow hairs. I hate that. And then I just kind of define that little triangle. So I'm just stamping and pulling down. And then same on the other side, but with no little slit. Is that attached? No, okay, I had like an eyelash. Or a brow hair, maybe. I can't see. So ordinarily, when I'm doing my makeup and doing this, I would be roughly an inch and a half away from my mirror because I am really, really blind. My vision is really bad. So it's why I haven't become famous, because I can't do a good makeup tutorial because I can't see and because the camera can't see me. I'm always a bit concerned when posting videos like this and making jokes like that people will think I'm serious about, not being famous. I'm 100% being sarcastic. But that is why I haven't pursued more of a career on like YouTube. I have a TikTok. You can follow me if you want. I don't know if I ever actually put my links in the caption description. Sorry, you can tell I'm more of a TikTok person. With my TikTok on my last video. my last video technically at this point. Just taking my concealer brush and buffing that out. Just checking the time. Oh, I'm really running out of time. I have to get something to eat before I go to work. I am insanely broke right now, so it's probably gonna be ramen because that's all I have in the house. Okay. And let me finish my brows. I do this after I do my carving out because of situations like that. This is the M2 brow gel, tinted brow gel in medium brown. And I'm just gonna forget that I can't see and grab my little compact again. And I just use this at the front of my brow to define the brow hairs there and kind of get them to stand straight up so they're nice and fluffy. That eyelash is making an appearance again. There it is. Make a wish. And then I'll go back over. Wait. There's like a big clump on the end that I don't want there. Go back over where I got the P. Louise base on the hairs of my eyebrow. There's a motorcycle again. I'm so sorry. I can't control the world, much as I try. It's like they know. It's like they know that you're filming. Because what is that? You're not even driving it. You're just sitting there rubbing the engine. Welcome to roasting a motorcyclist for 17 minutes. Alright. And then I just need to set my P. Louise base since I'm not doing eyeshadow. And for that, do I have... Yeah. Just using my Pony Park palette, the Constellation Sky palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. And I just need a big brush. I'll use this guy. And just taking Uyu, which is just like a nude color. And I could just use my setting powder too, but this is what we're using. At least I don't have to see for this. This is a very simple step. This is just to make sure it's not like creasing and moving all over the place. And I think I am going to put some blush on just because I didn't do eyeshadow. Which I normally do this before my setting powder because sometimes it doesn't. Sorry, that was loud. Sometimes it doesn't go on right if I do it after. So using the Rouge Romance Rouge Affair palette from, oh, you can see my phone, my setup. That's my mirror. From Jaclyn Hill. I guess I think I'll use Fantasy. I want like a purpley pink. And I like to place my blush high on the cheeks and kind of close to the eye. And you can see where I put setting powder and concealer there, so it's not sticking to the skin the same way. But it's okay. It mostly gets covered by a mask anyway. I keep my blush higher on my cheeks as opposed to the apple of my cheeks because it lifts my face. It's called blush draping, and it's almost a way of contouring with blush without using contour. So I went ham on this blush. Oops. Well, I like a lot of blush. This is completely unnecessary because it gets covered by my mask, but I just feel weird when I don't have blush on my nose when I do this. And then I kind of just lightly, there's like pretty much no product left on my brush. Just kind of feathering that inwards, up under the eye, and then up towards my temples. I'm just pulling whatever product is left on my brush and whatever's on my face so that it's like an even blend, as even as it's gonna get with that whole setting powder thing. Okay. I think that I'm done. So this is pretty much my everyday makeup. This is what I do every day, at least the start of it. I really wanted to use, I'm going to show it off anyway because it's amazing, the new Neon palette from Morphe. This is what I was going to use for my makeup, and you'll see why. It matches my shirt, my little sweatshirt. I was going to do like some sort of pastel eyeshadow, but I don't have time. But she still deserved the little recognition. She's so gorgeous. Look at her. So stunning. Okay, so like I said, I am really running out of time. I have like 3 minutes before I really gotta move. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this was a little bit shorter. It was still 20 minutes. I don't know why I even say that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the video I just finished filming, my skincare video. If you haven't seen that, I don't know how to do little iCard things or where it goes. But if I figure that out, I'll link it. So I'll link my previous video. I hope you enjoyed and have a good night.